Really chunky.
Huh?
Got really chunky.
Chunky.
Mm.
Chunky.
There we go.
Like peanut butter?
Sure.
Like Kong?
He's dead.
Oh, that's sad.
He died.
Hi there, fellow mourners.
Huh.
You're here today to lay to rest the chunkiest Kong of all. I am your Rabbi, Dustin Morbido. I'm just kidding. I'm a...
Praise be. Gentile as fuck up in here.
That's right.
I'm Lorraine. We should, man, just a framed picture
Got one of those...
of Chunky Kong just in the background would be fantastic. Nice frame, just one of like the production, not in-game render, or maybe an in-game render, I don't know. Just a picture of Chunky Kong, I think would make our set very nice.
I got ordained online. You went to the University of Phoenix and like, one priesthood, please.
What are you doing?
Yes, sir. That'll be $27.
13 with a coupon. Hey, will you stop eating the foam? You got ejected last time. Do you want to get yeeted again?
We are here to yell at cats. She actually isn't in frame now. That arm of the couch isn't squared up at the moment. Okay, Colette. Just keep being bad. That's fine.
You're not gonna get treats later if you keep being bad.
Just got this bad cat being so bad.
Mm-hmm.
We are not here for matters of God. We're here for matters of science.
Oh,
Cold, unfeeling science.
it's me. It was. I saw the temperature on the thermostat for outside reading -1 this morning.
Cold.
The coldest.
Unfeeling.
Winter. It was like weird snowing this morning. Like, the sun was out. Like, if it was rain, there would have been a rainbow. But it was just like real slow, just like falling like glitter. It was kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the diamond dust? Is it the... What is it? Is it Masuda's birthday? I think that's when the effect would show up in Pokemon games.
Is that what's happening in that Arceus game? Diamond dust is falling and turns people to stone or something? I don't know.
I don't know. God sends
Ticking
you back from the future to the past, and then you're there.
Oh no, wait, God. I said we were done with faith.
Arceus is God.
Oh no. Why?
Could be a crucifix with Arceus on
How do you come across him?
I have no idea. Phil just says, just threw out, you meet God and he sends you back in time. And I was like, okay. Apparently he talks to you more.
Okay. You can pitch that. Catch a Hollywood executive in the right elevator. Be like, it's like Bruce Almighty meets Back to the Future. It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
Bob! Hey!
Colette!
What are you doing?
Being bad. Being atrocious. This cat is being so despicably bad. Now she's gonna fucking...
She's gonna die. Do you need help? Good girl. You got down without killing yourself and others.
Alright.
Absolutely incredible.
Enough cat.
Video games.
Video games. Got a video game creation tool on screen at this very moment.
Wow.
Are
we really using a version of Unity from 2017?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. No, I know we had talked about an old version before, and I forgot that the, like, executable name or whatever was up in that corner.
Yeah, these projects are not going to be upgraded, I suspect.
Probably not.
Going with. It's a long story. Anyway,
life is hard. That's the short of the story.
Got this other text from before, but we can do
literally weeks ago.
Kind of whatever we want.
She's trying to be cute.
Do you have any thoughts? Do you want to tackle anything that's on there? I think I had a different document that was. Colette, what are you doing? Had some other stuff written down, or if there's anything else that's just on your mind.
Resort the text on that screen. Oh, never mind. It's like a subheading for the one above it. Okay. I mean, I feel like the coin bonus for the boss fight, in theory, wouldn't be that different or that much more challenging than all the crap we were going through before.
Let's open up some code.
Wow. Code on the other screen.
It's gonna freak out again when I move over here.
Oh.
This is the eggs pipe thing.
Yes. Was that all on the score controller? The second file that's open? Is that where all that crap was?
No, I don't think so. I think it's in here.
No, I think it's in a different thing because this activates it if memory serves. Where is it right? I don't know anymore.
This excludes.
I mean, you could just make it just copy that line, else if, and then get rid of the exclamation point above the first one because we still need to disclude the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just do whatever we want. Or no, we don't need to collect it. Because what would you want the bonus to be for? Beating it? Beating it under a certain time limit? Like, what were you thinking about for the boss fights specifically?
Sort of doesn't matter. I mean, just beating it
That's
would be.
helpful.
Let's go with just beating it because then we don't even need to do any other kind of logic or anything. So just as part of a run, if you beat the boss fight, you just get some extra coins. I think that's fine. So I don't actually remember. We can also check if you want to see.
Ever.
I'll just believe you.
Oh, reliable.
Old reliable. I couldn't remember. It does still have the percentage and time thing on screen, although I don't think the percentage thing applies at all.
No, the only reason that's there is because you got rid of my distinct boss camera, which did have time but did not have percentage.
Oh, it's up to you. We can either do like time, completion, or like one of those, or both of them, I guess, depending on how you're feeling.
I mean, you could still have a completion bonus, but it could just be reflective of how fast you did it. Like,
okay,
you always get something, but like you get more for fast. And it's just another.
You can't find the cursor for some reason. Oh, there it is.
It's hiding. It's basically just a copy of that other, or just a different section in there. Because I don't know if, or no, because that, where does that get called in that script? The we could even go through and get rid of some of those comments.
Yeah, we can
pop up.
We can actually try to clean some of that stuff up.
Cleaning.
That's a good idea. But since we're here, let's do this first.
I mean, this in theory should not take long.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just repurposing the stuff we did last time. Saving coin total. Okay, so that's the call that we want. Is that saving coin total?
And right now, the time is just, it's not involved in anything here.
What do you mean? Well, the time's out there. The time and the ammo are out there because it's universal.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're not, just thinking.
Because you could do, like, I know how much you hate doing more than one function ever, but you could just make a separate function or an override for this, I don't know, specifically for the boss fight that just gets rid of the percentage cleared as a thing. Have that in a check if the thing has boss in the title, and then literally copy that entire function.
Yeah, we can just even, like you said, we can just...
Just for me, I would just say saving coin total boss and then call it a day.
It doesn't even need to be different because we can just do, just overload it.
That's what I... No.
That's the one we want, but we don't want this one. There.
Don't you need to have a thing in front of void, though?
What do you mean?
Don't you need to make it an overload?
No, that's... I forget. I'm forgetting my arbitrary programming terminology. This isn't overloading in the same way that we're like... Is it override or overload for those virtual functions? I forget, because that's a very C# thing, but that's not quite what we're doing. We're just creating a different call for this function that takes different parameters.
Oh, okay.
These are functionally completely different processes, because the... I kind of want to just find one of those to talk about it, although I don't think there's anything in here. If we go to some of this input taker stuff... At least one of these has to be virtual, right? Yeah, so this is a virtual function, which, like I said, I'm sure exists in other programming language. It doesn't exist in lower level ones like C++.
Well, because it relies on inheritance.
Right, it's object oriented by definition, so I'm sure there's like versions of it that you can sort of do in like Java or other languages that I'm less familiar with. But that's basically
Spanish.
That's basically just declaring that you can rewrite this function in an inheriting class as it is with like its existing parameter values, but then you can basically replace the body of it with something else. Like you can what instead of the code that's executed here
in the child, not
up
there.
If you override it, you can put something else, or you can add something and then call the base version of this, and then it'll do both in whatever order you write that code in. I think it is overload, so I think this is override. And if I find like an actual input taker thing, then I can tell you for sure. Just for all of our benefits to refresh my memory.
Gross. What is a memory?
Yeah, overriding is that. It's that C# process that involves virtual functions and then later overriding them to either change or add or I guess even remove functionality if you wanted to. So that's that. Overloading is what we're doing here, which is just that...
Oh, no, it is this one. Never mind.
Just that, like... we're just making multiple calls to the same function, or I guess method, if you want to be fucking completely anal about it in C#.
Yes.
That take different sets of parameters and to potentially do different things. But the call is the same. You would type it out. The name of the function is identical. Just got rid of the percentage. We don't need this.
Just get rid of that.
And then we gotta go up there and change a few other things.
Because that is... Where was that? The waiting. Let's get time coins is what we need to do. Also, you don't want... Num objects collected can go too, because we don't need that. So that first call...
Where's that? Why can't I don't see
It's literally the side. It's that one right there.
Oh, right here.
We don't need that, so we don't need the object controller either. We just need the time to get past.
And in fact, we actually might change this and actually what we can do here, we can just make another
Bub, don't. Colette. Hey.
Colette, you chill your ass out, okay?
Hey. What are you doing? Big Hop. Do you want to sit with me? You could come sit.
Here we can either also override this or just make another slightly different version.
How would it know if there's no different parameters getting passed?
I mean, we would just have to make one, like a bool or something, and then just pass it true or whatever.
Hey.
Colette, calm down. You're being such a butt right now.
She was so sleepy before. Now she's like, I need to move. I need to be in everyone's everything.
You know what we can do?
No.
We could do something like... This would be kind of funny.
So it would be kind of funny.
Actually, you know what? I know what we'll do.
Okay.
Because we want to add just like a flat bonus, right, for being the boss fight? Is that
Presumably.
what we want to do right now? Okay. So let's do, I guess it would probably just be on their end. And then, in fact, yeah, we can actually make that so if we want to. Let's do that.
Oh, okay, so just add the whatever the flat is, and then any additional.
Actually, I don't remember if I did this up top. I'll change it there too. I just want these to be. This doesn't matter functionally in any way whatsoever, but I'd prefer them if they are like ascending by number of total arguments. Like this one takes 1, this one takes 2. I just want them in that order because I'm me.
I mean, technically, yes, they are in that order.
Okay, good. So it doesn't functionally make any difference whatsoever. It's just how I want them sorted in the code. And then in here, we were gonna call that other one instead. And right now we'll just give it a value, and then later if we want to expand this a little, we could, but we don't really need to.
Because the time coins, you need to add the bonus there, right?
Yeah. That many or more or
Whatever.
less.
We'll have to. That's just more.
5's fine. Whatever.
That's some economy tweaking right there.
Mm-hmm.
And we do need to call this function up there before we run anything. Now she sits on my chair like a good cat. Here. If you just, I would copy that whole call, because if you don't copy the shop call, it's getting called on shop levels.
We could also just let me look at this for a second. Let's just do let's get this out of here. We don't want shop levels ever, so we'll leave that there straight up. And then down here, we can do the other.
No, because then, Dustin, it's going to look for those on boss levels. All of those things, everything inside of this whole thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Does not work on boss. Dustin, no, because they don't exist.
Oh no, I'm saying we can just change.
No, why are you making this harder?
It's not harder. It's just
dumber.
No. Oh, I chose to.
Because it's all supposed to be indented like that, because none of it is except for that first line. Well, then you might as well put that other stuff in there too, like.
Which other stuff?
Those 2 calls at the bottom. Because those need to be in boss levels too. If you're going to do that, you might as well move them inside of this whole if. Except for the ammo. I think, unless you want to record time on shop levels and.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I know you didn't think about that. Why wouldn't you just put else?
Just in case. Oops. I already have the if there too. Parentheses.
No, it's still.
Probably said the wrong number. Oh, that's too many. There. Okay. Like you said, I guess we could put these in there probably.
Except the ammo. Do not put the ammo in there, because if you buy ammo from the shop, it will not get pulled forward if you don't have that call there.
So I can just delete whatever this was. All right. Just go. Although I won't know how many coins we have. Let's do.
It'll tell you in the comments. The logs. I don't think we got rid of any of those. Like when you go into the end screen or whatever.
All right. Well, let's see.
I mean, it should. I don't think we got rid of any of those comments while we were testing it.
Although this is interesting. This is kind of funny in its own right. Guess it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's just an incentive for people who notice that the clock runs when the boss is dead. Which, like, I'm not about to code around that, so.
You can just pause it, or stop it, or whatever. Anything at all. Why are we here?
This is where the error came up.
Yeah, because it's for the controllers. We thought we knew that. It was mad about something. What are you looking for?
Line 281. What the hell is this?
Move control, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's just an update. That might have to be a I have to check this out separately. Because if she was working correctly, she wouldn't be active. That trigger as soon as she touched the thing. As soon as I push the button, or I also just don't even know why this is a thing. Oh, this kind of goes back to written down over here still. I think I do. Let's see. Come back. Come back, cursor. Where's my other file? Oh, it's on the screen, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Did I close it somehow?
I have no idea where that text file went, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is sort of similar to this issue. This should all kind of be reworked a little bit.
Are we doing that right now, or are we going to check and see if what you did worked? Just pause it. Coin total is 55. Time coins in minutes 8. Saved coin total is 47. I mean, the math checks out.
That should be.
I'm assuming you got 3 for doing it in under a minute.
Right.
Because that's what the thing was. So there you go.
I'm actually sure what's going to happen. Did you say it's just going to be soft locked?
No.
Oh, no. All right. Total's right. The actual total on screen is right. Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Still think we should clean up comments, unless you want to just do that off stream.
No, we can do that. That's a fine thing to do while we kind of just sit here and chill and maybe chat a little bit, talk about other game stuff or just other things in general. All right, I am going to close this for right now. We'll close both of them. I have another text file up here. We'll close that too for a moment and revisit that in a little bit.
Yes.
So we're on here. Let's just start clicking on stuff. So, I'm just gonna uncomment like all kinds of shit here, and just for just so that I know for myself when we turned all the shit off.
I mean, you might as well do the next one down too. Just put all 3 of them together.
Fine. I am at the top of the thing. Yeah, I think we turn off pretty much everything. Like I said, as long as we leave it here and leave all these notes so it's very easy to track down, I think that's fine. That would have to come after, I guess, or not. Player press created.
And it was just a check to make sure that it was actually like in there.
Whatever. Just leave them separate. That's fine. Separate. Cleaning up the output at this point. Eventually, you wanna.
It's the same. That's the next one. It's literally the next thing. I have no idea what this is. This is not.
Oh, this
my
is one
code.
of those. Yeah, it's fine. Just do the same thing. Yeah, this will be good to have more clean slate here.
Disabled that at some point. The one up top. Oh no, that's not. Never mind. That's not a comment. That's just more uncommon or more commented out things that just haven't been cleaned from half of these files because they're all a disaster.
Let's just. God damn it. Let's go here. The same thing. Oh, it's different.
Well, because there's a player pref already for some reason for that, not the other one. So you've got 2 more up there if you want to disable them, just like with the force field.
Yeah.
And also the costume. You might as well do that while you're here.
I'll actually put my notes a little different here.
I mean, I still think the else ones, in my opinion, have the most
Just leave them.
relevance of any of these.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just because it's. I mean, those are just like checks. I would do it. Just leave it. Who cares?
Okay.
Like, if we can't figure it out from there, we are. Yeah,
That's
it's these because it was the next thing on the list. Just costume changing stuff. It's the next line.
Okay.
Well, because it's still running, so you haven't like rebuilt it to know where the things are. Oh, it's upset. It is so mad. There are errors upon errors just building up right now. Probably because you built it while it was running.
I might leave that one.
Say this is an imprint taker base.
This should be called pretty infrequently too. Leave these ones too, I think. Yeah, all that input related stuff. They're not part of the like core gameplay loop. These ones can probably go, I guess.
First line of that function. This is from the boss fight.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's more boss stuff.
I mean, this is still just like testing. I don't think that matters.
Not sure what that's about. I'm not even gonna put the comment on that one. That's what that's for.
I mean, if you want, there's another comment literally right there. Down. Look for debug. Use your eyes. Again, this is just, it's just testing. Like, that's all this is. That's what debug statements are.
Oh, I know. That's a weirder thing for... Okay.
I mean, again, this is for literally all of them, Dustin, in the wheel. You're going to see it every single time because it's getting called for every single one.
Oh, wait. Each of the guys? Oh,
yes.
Okay. I thought that was like
you don't
his
read
core.
Function names,
His
do you?
core.
Not script names.
Oh, this is master audio stuff. I'm going to leave that too. As well.
Just comment it out. Should do the one above it too. Not that. That one. Just literally that. It's the other call you were just looking at in his script. That's master audio. That's that same call again.
Is this because...
I don't know. I have no idea why that is.
I'm guessing it's because all those guys, the projectiles, make their own noises or something. Probably shouldn't do that.
I don't think it's them. I think it's him. I don't know if they make their own noises. I'm pretty sure it's coming off of him. They shouldn't have any
Or is it just...
any calls.
You can investigate that just out of curiosity. So all this stuff is kind of after... Yeah, it's all after this fucking shit. Alright, well, let's just close it for now. Let's boot it up and see when those audio errors first show up, just out of curiosity. Since we're just...
I think it's when you attack him, is what I'm pretty sure it is. Look at that.
Oh my god. Nothing. It's as soon as they touched me. Threw a bunch of them.
Well, it's probably her taking it's getting damaged call is what I was assuming. It's either him or her. His and her null errors. I mean, if we had audio, you should be dead.
Oh, the same error. That's so weird. I don't know why it.
What now?
Thought it bombed out here.
Well, this is player death, so yes, one of those errors is from this because you had no health.
But like, why that line specifically? There's no code on that line. It says 525.
Well, because it's a boss fight, and there's no percentage tracker.
But that's this line, this empty line.
Man, I don't know. The next one has to do with fucking reporting the percentage. It seems to be like pointing above the line itself. I've noticed, like when it was putting you for the comments. So. Why don't you just stop it?
You can just.
I mean, most of this code, I couldn't tell you when it got turned off or what most of it's doing because you've gone through and changed a lot of stuff that I don't know about. All the input things and how you change how things happen.
Just the line above for some reason.
Mm.
I got confused when I commenting some stuff out. It's kind of redundant. That doesn't matter.
No, it's. What do you mean it's redundant?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so when it doesn't continue, so move if you move the find percentage tracker and get the percentage into there, I wonder if that will stop it because right now that if call has the objects in it, which is a non-boss specific thing. I don't know why those are out there. I don't know why this is the way because the percentage stuff is in there. I don't know why it got moved out. It's literally commented out right above where all that stuff is. Just says moved code block. I don't know why, but if you just move it all, please just put it in there.
Okay.
Just put it in there. What?
No, just what happened?
I don't know. What are you doing? Then get the next call. Nope. Above it. That one. Put that below it. There you go. These calls here fixing boss levels. But why did they
See, this is if it's not a boss level.
Yeah. There's no percentage to track on boss levels.
Right.
It's erroring out at the end only on boss levels. I don't know what's confusing about that. I don't know if this will fix it. I know it'll do something. It's not going to fix the sound problems, obviously.
I'm touching them. Sure do. Didn't do anything.
I mean, it threw an error.
the same error. Is it the timer too? Everything.
I mean, if you just want to put all of that stuff in there and just see if what that does, like, I don't know. I literally don't know what's going on with this right now.
Well, I mean, sure, but I'm guessing this means I already tried that. Let's try it anyway. Because now this is, even if this solves this problem, it's probably going to cause problems downstream. That other thing we just did.
Well, the other thing we just did doesn't involve her dying. That only happens at the end of a level. This is just reporting. You're not getting... I mean, unless you're getting...
We should just turn all this shit off. We don't need to add this stuff up for the end of the game. Honestly, that's my, like, I'm like, just forget all of it.
Excuse me for liking statistics.
Oh, that's real mad.
Well, yeah, because you built it while it was running. I don't know why you don't just unplay it. Why you have to pause it. Oh, wow, it worked. Amazing. It's almost as if the boss levels were different. Weird.
Oh, this screen's messed up because
Well, this screen's
it doesn't have the
been
right
fucked
input
for
stuff.
a while, so...
Okay. I mean, that's a whole separate thing. Alright, that's fine. I guess all that stuff's fine as is too.
I don't know why the time was causing it to throw something weird, but...
This might even be solvable just by, like, dragging a thing onto a thing.
What? Please get rid of that block of commented out code.
Down here.
Yes, because it's basically that other stuff we just moved in there. I actually used the level transition. I don't think it's been doing that other places.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that too. Interesting. Okay. What were we looking at before this? Oh, the audio thing.
I don't know.
Sort of. That's why I wanted to even see where his...
This is attack control. I doubt this is where he's checking for damage. That's the projectiles.
Does he any of these guys invoke any audio whatsoever? Is it all within Marta? Do you know? I probably wouldn't have changed any of this shit.
I mean, they have death. They have like hurt sounds, if that's what you're asking. Well, there's something. Master audio.
Oh, right here.
But I don't know. Tap, because yeah, because that's just him getting hurt. That is him getting hurt by your projectile.
Okay.
And I mean, that's just, I'm assuming that's got to be some kind of master audio stuff that I just don't know to optimize it. Because I don't know.
They're just warnings. Just curious why.
Oh. Nick Mullins is in the chat.
Oh.
How's it going?
All the stuff like I said, in some universe I would have liked to rewrite a lot of it, but I don't think we're gonna do that.
Sorry, my code is terrible.
No, I'm just like I said, actually we should probably just ignore this. It's probably fine. And like you said, I don't know what the like that even might be a separate. I know when I played it on my laptop, the audio comes out fine, but in our capture setup, I don't actually know why we're not getting audio into the stream right now. I'm not really willing to diagnose that at this point, so I'll put a pin in that. Let's think.
Gross. What are you thinking?
Do you have any other off the dome thoughts right now?
Never. I never think.
I'm just bunch of stupid shit like that. Whatever. Result stuff. It's fine. Whatever. I'll leave that for now. Open up. These probably won't open. Oh, they did open up on that screen. Give me the cursor. Stuff all needs to be changed. I'm gonna leave those documents as is, consolidate them in a little bit. By a little bit, I mean off stream. We have that gosh darn it. What was that other back to the boss fight. Yeah, that's still airing out.
I mean, it's still like the something with a controller thing. Yeah, it's
because that's that thing. I just wanted to remind myself even what happened 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's even. Is that a different error though? I think it is, which is even more annoying. But
that was the one that was there before.
Oh my god! Just want you to give me the log. Oh, it did pop it up. Just always pops up on the wrong monitor. Did I close that or did I never open? No, I think I never opened it. Just never opened this for a second.
No. Or if you did, you never wrote in it.
I wonder if that's like that thing I fixed in the other thing. That's not real. or not. That's not real. I got fixed a similar problem and made notes about it in the shop or whatever. But, might take a knee and just mess with some stuff off stream in a second. Do you have anything else you want to like talk about or go over anything? Because I'm just kind of thinking now about, like I said, I want to consolidate a bunch of these other notes and look into some of these issues more deeply. And
did you can you pull up the log or the console or whatever from the last run? I just want to make sure that the coin thing was still working. Up a little bit higher, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, cool.
Okay. Myself again. Coletta's sleeping. She's a sleepy cat.
Oh, I'm just talking with Nick now.
How's he doing?
Good. He's been adjunct teaching game design for like 6 years, which is neat.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's freaking cool.
Ironic that we're doing our, like I mentioned, our guest lecture on Wednesday.
Where at?
I'm not sure. He didn't specify where he's been teaching.
Let us know. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I want to do this more often, but we just kind of started getting back in the habit of doing little bits of the shit online
OCC.
Sometimes. Awesome. That's real cool.
John Baugh hired him.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
I knew he moved to, he stopped doing also U of M Dearborn and went specifically to OCC after teaching at like U of M for like
I still have
3 years.
Baugh is one of those complicated people. I still have real fond memories of every class I took with him, but I have also seen his dog shit political opinions on LinkedIn, so, you know, I don't know how you feel about that. That's just like, I guess you just deal with that with certain people, so, like, you know. So his classes were real good. He was a good teacher.
Yeah.
But, time makes, you know, everybody's...
It's just like, I feel the exact same
okay,
way.
cool. I wasn't sure where that was going to land. I wasn't sure if he was going to be, like, all the way in the Baugh camp or whatever.
The Baugh pit.
That's good to know, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I can't, you know, it just is what it is, right? You can't control people's worst aspects sometimes, but like I said, I really enjoyed the time we spent with him in classes and stuff. So, you know, hopefully, maybe someday he'll even out a little bit, become less of like a libertarian shit or whatever. But, you know.
I wasn't sure how it would look to unfollow my boss on LinkedIn.
Yeah, right. That's not such a good.
But
good
is
idea,
LinkedIn
probably.
like a social platform?
They made
too?
it much more social network like
Gross.
these days. Yeah, they've trended it a lot closer to like a Facebook.
Gross.
Where, you know, I'm assuming you wouldn't put shit, like, I guess you could put shit on your kids, about your kids or whatever on there, but it's just like all the same shit, but for work stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this is my work anniversary. I'm celebrating it. This is my,
Man, now you're just giving me flashbacks to senior design where we were making like an internal business Facebook essentially. Goddamn flurp. Scar. LinkedIn has almost as many bots as Twitter. I bet that's where that spam email I had got. So I got an email on my work email, which I recently acquired that with the specific domain over the past like 6 months maybe, saying LinkedIn was sad to see me go. And
you're right. And you said you said you didn't even think you had an account.
No,
right? Yeah.
I knew I had a LinkedIn account like back in college and deleted it. Like I did delete my LinkedIn account and do not have one presently. But I got that email and I was like, okay. And then I did a little. I was just trying to like Google around a little bit and be like, do I have an account on there right now? And just don't know it. But nothing showed up. So
yeah. Well, that's cool.
It was wild.
Well, yeah, I'm really glad you stopped by, Nick. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, because it's I'm glad to hear things are going well with you. That sounds awesome. Like I said, that sounds legitimately sweet as hell. I still don't. I would love to maybe do something like that at some point, but I truly I don't even know where I want my professional career to go at this point. Like I would love to just keep fiddling around with stuff like this and make like enough money on it to get by, but after we ship this game and the other thing we've been working on and get 1 or 2 other things done, I'll kind of reevaluate. But
yeah,
I'm putting this cat under the table.
Our current white whale that we're dealing with are these 2 games we started in 2014.
Yeah, it's and like I said, that's not as sad as it is. It's not super uncommon.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Because I like every time I get into one of those the IGDA chats online or whatever, there's always 1 or 2 other people who are like, yeah, I've been working on this for like almost a decade. And like it's just, you know, real life always creeps up. But
doesn't help that we're in a Patricia right now.
Yeah.
The world is worse than ever.
Yeah. Indeed. That's real cool. I'm trying to think if there's any other specific thoughts I have right now other than like, yeah, that's neat. Like I said, I'm glad you're doing good. Well, like I said, we're doing okay for the most part. I just want to now my mind is racing with like that. I like to make any progress in this shit. I need to get off stream and like just sit quietly and stare at it for like an hour, and then I'll but that's the wax and waning of doing this stuff on here. Is like I said, it gives me a you know, it gives us a kick in the ass to make a little progress on a random weekend day where we might not otherwise get stuff done. But I do feel like I am minimally productive on here unless I have a super clear idea of the thing I want to tackle, and I didn't quite come in today with like that because I've been working on other stuff all week too. Colette, why are you trying to stuff yourself into the couch cushions?
What did you do? She's very strange. She's a very strange cat.
Okay.
No, she wants the cord for the.
Oh, for the
no, she
microphone?
doesn't. She doesn't want that.
She
just wants to be in the crevice.
Just a dummy.
You go under the chick. Oh dear, there goes my mic. Bubby, you don't even know.
What a strange cat. Colette, you're so weird. But yeah, like I said, I really appreciate you stopping by and chatting for a little bit, because even that, like I said, it helps. The other day when we were playing Slay the Spire, and some random person that, like I said, maybe we knew him, but as far as I didn't recognize the screen names. As far as I knew, we didn't know him. Somebody popped in and started chatting for a little bit, and it's just it's encouraging just to have to touch base with some people. And like I said, I'm fired up now to get more shit done on here. But yeah, we try to do this
Game Dev Weekly,
every
maybe
Saturday
even
afternoon.
Just playing streamings
Yeah,
more frequently.
We've been playing stuff on
Thursdays,
Thursdays, which is very different. But yeah, I said I think Camilla and I, like last week, we had those fucking plumbing problems that really couldn't be helped. But like that had to be addressed more sooner rather than later. But I think come hell or high water, I'm gonna get on here at least once a week. Saturday afternoon is most likely to do Game Dev stuff, even if you are not available, like if your work schedule shifts or whatever. Just to do it.
But, yeah, thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I hope the rest of your weekend goes good.
Yeah.
Hope I'll teaching, whatever else you're up to, keeps going great. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it a stream anyway for now. Like I said, I want to do some other stuff tonight with this, but I just need a minute.
Yeah.
I need that like if I were at work, this is the point where I would like walk away and go to the bathroom and like take 10 minutes to just let my brain crap itself and then come back.
Your brain does that in the bathroom. I thought you did that in the bathroom.
Well, it can be both.
Wow.
And then come back with like fresh eyes, slightly fresher eyes, but yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Thank you anybody else who happened to pop in for a little bit. You never know. Like I said, we're gonna keep trucking along every Saturday. Do our damnedest, unless also shit, unless for plumbing reasons. We'll do.
It wasn't shit though.
That's
true. We'll
right?
say
it
this.
Like
it was a materials clog in the drainage from the washing
the outflow machine. From the laundry, like the pipe to the street.
It was not. Sewage water
was not flowing super well.
No, it was not. We have had that problem before. That was not this time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank Crisp.
Yeah, but yeah. With that, thank you, Nick. Thank you, everybody else.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lorraine, for sitting with me and talking and typing away at stuff. And we did technically accomplish like the coin things working on the bosses, so that was pretty simple. But it looked like it just worked. So.
Picked a low bar. We sailed over
That's
it
right.
this time.
So expectations appropriately.
Diversity
always.
Win. Beguiled game devs make progress in a single sitting.
You got it. So with all that, we're going to call it an afternoon for us. We'll catch you next time.
You can do it. I believe in you.
See you later, Internet. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.